It is me, Jordan Long here, and today we're going to talk about when folks say, oh, you can't do any more stunt or fleeting due to being a grown up. There seems to be folks who say there's this unspoken oversight that is understood by folks that say you can't do that anymore. Well, then who came up with these oversight? Bearers, teachers, keepers? Who knows? But everybody else, everybody follows it like it's some unspoken oversight, you know, and their grounds to why you cannot do it anymore never make any thought. They don't even have to say, they don't have, a ground to say why you cannot, do it anymore. They never seem to have, good grounds to why you can't do it anymore. They're like this. They're like, Jordan, you can't be doing stunt and fleeting. That's for like walkers and kids and early betweeners. Well, who says I still can't do it? You know? Is there any way someone can uphold some unspoken oversight? Or is this going to be guilting and shaming and scathing? Is that going to be the only thing that's going to come out of it? Yeah, you just don't do that thing anymore, Jordan. You're like what? You're like what? 42 now? Yeah, I'm 42 now, but that shouldn't stop me from wanting to have fun. It isn't like there's a law, a Gaver Reich Share near law, that says if you do this, it is a outlaw deed. You know? And yes, need to be some bearers and keepers and teachers out there might get pissed off, but there's not a whole lot they can do about it, right? I mean, it's so. But Jordan, that's for kids. I mean, it's for walkers, kids, early betweeners. Says who? I mean, why do some folks make a big deal that I still like to do it? And then they'll say, oh, well, there's Howell evening gatherings, Howell night gatherings, whatever you want to call them. And they'll say, oh, that takes instead of that. And maybe it does. But I still don't understand why some folks are against anyone who's grown up doing it. I don't know why. I don't understand, why that is. But for whatever ground, sake or why, there seems to be folks who uphold this unspoken oversight, and the truth is there isn't no Gaver Reich Shearer law that says if you become this grown up, you can't, you cannot do it anymore. I mean, you choose to stop doing it at some time, that's your own choosing. If you prolong doing it, that's your own choosing as well. It isn't like someone can get you put in lockup for it, or law work you for it, or whatever handicap. There may be some folks out there who think they should do any of those two things, but lawfully they cannot. So why is it so wrong to do that? And no one has the answer. I mean, come on, you got to have a good answer to why I can't do that, or why a lot of folks are against it. And saying it's for walkers or kids or early betweeners isn't a good enough answer for why everyone either shames me, guilts me, or scaths me for wanting to do stunt and fleeting when I'm a grown up. Well, you're right. There doesn't I don't really seem to have any other thing against it. And it's true. There's not some Gaver Reich Shearer near law that says you can't do this anymore, or this happens to you. And yes, and maybe some bearers and keepers and teachers get angry and they guilt or shame or escape anyone who's still doing it. And I don't know why that is. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I thought. You don't know why that is. Well, then I'm still doing it. Alright? If someone wants to say something, they'll say something. Let them. So tell me, why do you think I should stop doing it? Or why do you think that I cannot do it? Do you believe in that oversight? Or do you think, what's your grounds to why you think one should not do it anymore once one is grown up? Let me know, and I'll see you all later.